this is a little tutorial on Source Filmmaker on how to replace the Inklings hair with the Splatoon 2 models, and also how to replace the eyelids with the Octoling ones if you're trying to make an Octoling. So we've got our Inkling here. You're going to bring in the alt model, so make sure it says alt there. It should have the opposite gender's hair. So then what you're going to do is you're going to right click in your animation set editor. You're going to go down to add override materials, click that. Then you're going to go to show an element viewer and model. So then you're going to scroll down to the bottom and expand materials. And you're going to want to look for Inkling Girl Team Color Alt and Team Color 2 Alt. So starting on Team Color Alt, you're going to right click it. Then you're going to go down to add attribute and you're going to click float. And then for the new float, you're going to name it $alpha. Hit OK. So it should disappear, as you can see. Next one, we're going to do the same thing. Add attribute, float, $alpha. And then finally, for the Inkling Girl, you have to go to the hairband and do the same there. Add attribute, float, $alpha. So now you can see that these are all completely gone. There's just dead space there. So the next thing we're going to do is go back to our set editor, new model, and on the workshop, you should already have the new hairstyles downloaded. So you're going to find the hairstyle you want. In this case, we're using this one. You're going to spawn it in here. And you're going to do the same for the hairstyle that you did for the Inklings. So you're going to go to add override materials, click that. Go to element viewer, model, materials. And then you can change the ink color to whichever one you want to match. So in this case it's pink. Then we can copy the color. We can do the same thing for our Inkling Girl here. Find team color, paste it there. So now they're matching colors. And then we're going to expand until we find the head, bip head, in the Inkling. We're going to find bip head. So we're going to drag hairstyle to the Inkling bip head to the hairstyle bip head. Drag it together and then click on bip head and you're going to find 0 here and drag it all the way over. Should automatically connect right there to your Inkling. And then you have your new hairstyle. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be doing here is changing the eyelids to the Octoling Eyelids. So I downloaded a couple different eyelid materials from the workshop. It doesn't really matter which ones you have as long as you can find the file, and they're all sort of in the same location. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to go to our Inkling Girl. Now take note of what skin she has. She has skin 3 because the eyelids you'll see here when we go to the model and the element viewer, we have to find the eyelid number that corresponds to the skin. So we're going to find Inkling Girl eyelid 3. And so depending on if you have skin 4, you're going to find eyelid 4. Skin 1, you're going to find the just basic eyelid. So we're using eyelid 3. We're going to right click. We're going to go to add attribute. And then we're going to click string. Then we're going to hit $ and base texture. Okay on that one. So then as you can see, we've removed the texture. So next thing we're going to be entering something here. We're going to be entering in the file name of the eyelids we want to use. So we're going to go to local disk, program files, go down to Steam, Steam apps, common. We're going to find Source Filmmaker, game, and then we're going to want to go to workshop, materials, and then we're going to find our custom eyelids. Right here, expansion eyelids is what I use. So we're going to open up expansion eyelids and we're going to find black.vtf is the one that I always use for Octolings. So we're going to go into our base texture here and then we're going to enter in where we're going. So if we look up here, it goes all the way in and then we're in expansion eyelids black.vtf. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to enter that in right here. We're going to go expansion underscore eyelids / black.vtf. And then once we hit enter, then we have our Octoling eyelids. So that's how you do that. So just remember, depending on what skin you have, you're going to find which eyelid you use.